to another episode of Fib Talk. Today I have Dominic Noble with me. I'm so excited for you guys to meet him, so get right into it. Hi Dom, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, I'm doing well. Thank you for coming in.
Of course.
He's a busy man. I'm happy to have him on today. Can you tell everyone who's watching a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do?
Yeah, I'm a full-time YouTuber. I'm primarily an adaptation critic, so I take films that were based on books and then compare the plots, themes, characters, stuff like that, between the book and the film to see how loyally they stuck to it, if any changes may have changed the meaning of the story altogether, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you doing that, do you ever notice is it a huge change, a slight difference? What have you noticed?
Depends on the thing. You can have movies that are at best in name only. They've stolen the title and then kind of just written their own thing.
That's dope.
But there's others that just stick to it very loyally, and I've learned doing this for a few years now. There's not actually a definitive best way to do it.
Right.
You can stick too close to the book sometimes because there are different structuring methods for writing a book and making a film. So if you stick to the book too closely, you can end up with an unwatchable film.
Oh, interesting. I've never thought about it that way because it's not as spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So what's your preference? Do you rather read the book or watch the movie?
It depends because again, I've seen some where the book was just kind of underwhelming compared to, and the films actually really come out with a better product in the end. But most of the time, the book's better.
That's dope. So in case you guys didn't notice, he has a dope accent. So can you tell us all where you're from originally?
Well, I'm from the UK.
That's amazing.
Great Britain. I don't really have the accent of the part of Britain I'm from. It's a bit of an enigma because I come from Liverpool, where they all have Scouse accents, but I don't sound like that. So my accent just doesn't change.
I enjoy it though. I think it's really cute.
Appreciate that.
I love it. So how did you get into this type of
YouTube? At the time when I graduated university with 2 film degrees and nothing to do with them, I did some wedding videos and some corporate videos and stuff. It was all kind of soul crushing.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, YouTube was the only area in filmmaking where you got to have 100% creative control over everything you do.
Wow, yeah, it's true.
So everything else, you just, someone says, okay, just cut this video where some imaginary woman talks about how great it is being a sales insurance something.
Right.
Just make that into a comprehensive video, and then you do that, you dial it inside and you go home. So YouTube, you get to do anything you want. You're not guaranteed success doing it, but at least you get to do what you want.
What you want to do. Yeah. So if I were to ask you, what is your favorite part about being a YouTuber, what would that be?
It's literally what we just covered. It's being my own boss, getting to make my own decisions. Ironically, I started it because I wanted to be an editor. And I was really, but now I've got to the point where I'm so busy I can't do my own editing, so I've actually outsourced that.
Really?
Yeah, I've got a editor called Sophia. She lives in New York.
Nice, I love that. That's really cool. If you guys have not subscribed to his channel, I'll be sure to put the link below so you guys can follow him. Make sure you follow him. You can message him, leave comments. Your stuff's actually pretty funny.
I appreciate it.
I liked it a lot. So how long have you been doing this, would you say?
Full time, coming up to about 6-7 years now.
Oh, that's a long time, full time?
Yeah, it was
good. You gotta be really good at that to keep going for that amount of time.
I got very lucky. I accidentally stumbled into a lot of good business decisions early on. When I was first starting, Patreon was just becoming quite popular, so the option to make money by having mass sponsorships of videos instead of corporate sponsorships and stuff like that was just starting to take off. So I sort of lucked into being on the ground floor of that sort of thing. So I started making a lot more money than I would have done otherwise doing YouTube. So I got to go full time within less than a year of starting.
Wow, that's amazing. So when you go full time on YouTube, what does that look like? Does that mean sponsorships? Does that mean they actually pay you for your views? What does that look like?
It's spread out in 3 major ways. You got your ad revenue, which is what your share of the ad, the Google ads that come on YouTube. Most people then have a Patreon page where you'll offer them early access to videos or exclusive videos or video requests, in exchange for a certain amount, $25 a video, $60 a video, $10 a video. And then the third one is the corporate sponsorship. So I come on and say, hey, this book I'm reviewing is on Audible. Use my unique link to do it, and they'll pay you a certain amount of money.
Oh, that's cool. We talked about in our other video, how to bring in extra revenues of income by just having someone send you their link. We actually made a video about that, how to make money on the side by just doing the affiliate link, or you saying, hey, you can get a discount off of this audiobook, or sometimes they even kick back a certain amount to the person who's doing the promo.
Yeah,
for example.
Yeah, there's two major types of sponsorship. You can either do like the paid per click.
Yes.
So pretty much anyone can get that. You just have to apply for it, and then you'll get a certain amount.
You gotta teach me how to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be our next. We're gonna do another whole video on how to do that.
Yeah.
That's good.
The other one is also set fee. They'll pay you a certain amount of a couple $1,000 just to have the video on. So then the actual performance of the ad isn't as necessary. The other one, you're only going to get paid as much as people click on it and buy the product.
Got it.
So you could get a lot of money, you could get like nothing.
Got it.
Depends on whether you can sell it.
So speaking of YouTube, if anyone was to come to you and be like, hey Dom, I'm interested in becoming a YouTuber, what would be the first advice that you would give them?
Well, there's certain practical things you can do, like be consistent with posting. Make sure you post like every Friday, every other Friday, whichever schedule you can keep to. Keep your work consistent. If you have a channel where you're doing like 4 major things, the result can sometimes be that you're guaranteed to disappoint 3/4 of your audience with every video you do. So as much as it's like frustrating sometimes to pick a specialty and really stick to it, that's what gets results at the moment. Maybe like it changes a lot, so maybe in a few years this will be the worst advice and we do the opposite. But right now, it's like just make sure your audience knows what they're going to expect from you and stick to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it's all just pretty obvious things like pick something you're passionate about.
See, that's important. Always something you're passionate about.
Yeah, people will know if you're just doing this because you want to be famous, you just want to be a YouTuber, and you're just picking something you think will be popular. They can tell just by the lack of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And the way I describe what I do is like, well, I was doing this before I was a YouTuber. It's just I was just annoying my friends with it. I was saying like, hey, look, did you guys read the book? Did you see that shit?
Yeah, like you already did this, and then you just turn it into.
Yeah, and I just do it in front of a camera, and people pay me for it instead of
That's
telling me to shut
amazing.
up.
That's amazing. We actually talked about that too in our other video. Make sure you guys check it out. We talked about the importance of having a passion for what you do, because a lot of people do stuff because they want to go viral or they want to be famous, but like Dom said, it's very obvious that you're doing it for the clout and not for the passion. So like he mentioned just now, that's something he used to do before he decided to do a YouTube channel, and then he just ended up making it into something that he gets paid for. So that's amazing. I love that. So who is your favorite person that you would say inspires you on a daily basis?
Gosh, like there's no one answer to that. Like I'm very lucky to be surrounded by people who inspire me all the time. I have a lot of like YouTube peers who, much to my like terror and excitement, I'm now sort of friends with now. Like people I was just like, oh my god, YouTube senpai noticed me. So we're hanging out now. So I see them, they push themselves every month, every week, every day to keep putting out like better and better content and more like smarter content and better made content. And I'm just like, shit, I gotta live up to this.
I
this
love
thing,
that. Because your friends, your circle is who you become.
Yeah,
right? So that's amazing that you're surrounded by those type of people. So what will be the commonality between the successful people you've met in your career? What would you say is the commonality trait between all of them?
I mean, they've all chosen to do something they love and something they're good at, and they're all driven as hell to follow up on it, because it's not, it's burnout on YouTube isn't an if, it's a when. And you just got to learn how to keep pushing through, or learn how to take care of yourself while you're doing it. But like having the drive to keep pushing towards it, for like, because you might not take off in a year, or it might not take off in 5 years.
Yeah.
It might not take off ever, which unfortunately, even if you do everything right, you might still not make it. Yeah. So having the drive to keep going, even when you're not seeing results, and you're pouring your heart and soul into this, that's something you absolutely have to have. And that's what all the friends I really respect, and all the people I'm maybe not friends with yet, but still I'm like following. They all just give it 100% every day.
I love that. That's such good advice. Make sure you guys follow through with what he just said. That's so important. And consistency, like you said, so important too, especially in anything you do, but YouTube in general. Does it matter what time they post, or is it just the day that matters?
Oh, it's both. It's both.
It's
you got
both?
you got to look at them analytics, whether you're on TikTok, YouTube, anything else. You will see when your audience is online. That's when you post. And it's sticking to a day is good for consistency, but if you're noticing that day is dipping down, that you adjust the schedule and then stick with the new option, and so it's usually pretty easy. Like YouTube will spoon feed you a lot of the analytics, a lot of the information, so it's like it's a big old graph with a giant like pulsating highlight for when my audience is online. So like, well, that's an easy decision.
Thank you for sharing that. That's important. A lot of us didn't know that, so I'm gonna go and look at my analytics now and see what that looks like. So looking forward into the future, what does the future look like for you, and what would be your next project or thing, and where would you like to take your YouTube channel?
Well, I'm hoping I can single-handedly bring back the era of crossovers, because there was a golden period about 5-10 years ago where everyone was like appearing in each other's videos. It was great for networking. It was great for introducing new people to an audience, but that sort of went out of fashion a while ago. Like you weren't really
The
seeing,
collaborations, you mean?
yeah, the collaborations weren't seeing the results they used to. So I think some of us to try and like force this to come back need to start taking on for the team and do some flop videos with other people coming in, maybe make this fashionable again. But yeah, I'm always hoping to just keep improving on what I've got right now. You know, I'm really, it's been 7 years, but I'm still really enjoying every video I make. So I just want to do that bigger, better, be more insightful, get
Would you like to have your own studio one day?
Yeah, I mean, there's a room in my house that's basically all studio.
That's awesome.
So I managed to soundproof. I've got the sound dampening. I've got the giant green screen. All my lights and my microphone come down from my ceiling. Don't tell my landlady.
That's fancy. I like that.
I'm just lazy. I really hate setting up equipment every time. So if I can just
just have it ready.
Yeah. So just going like done, ready.
It's ready to go. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So before we say goodbye to our audience, is there anything you'd like to add as far as advice, something that you would leave them by before we go? Because a lot of kids that are watching you, they're like, man, I want to be just like Dom. They do. They're like, I want to be just like you.
Well,
You're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. Like,
of course.
Don't try and be just like me. Try and be just like yourself. Find out what your talents are, because you will have them. Everyone has something that they're really good at. And just be willing to put the hard work in and stick with it. And you never know, that you might be the next big thing. Yeah,
that's really good advice. So for everyone watching, can you just mention your platforms really quick? I am going to tag him below, but just to have you on.
The main one's YouTube. So if you look at Dominic Noble or if you just type it into Google, you'll see me. Okay. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter for however long Twitter lasts in its current state.
I've never had a Twitter account.
Really?
Never. I never got one.
Don't make one there. It's a hellscape.
Why?
It's nothing but stress and doom scrolling and people having arguments over petty shit. Now that Elon Musk has taken over, the whole thing's going weird. He's selling blue check marks. It's fucking anarchy up there.
What?
Yeah, you don't see this shit?
When are they gonna sell blue check marks for Instagram? Because let me know. I want one of those.
Yeah, well, Instagram's easy. You just need to get like a certain amount of followers and then demand it.
Do you know what the amount is?
I'll look it up.
Damn. I need that info.
But yeah, my girlfriend's currently pushing me to get on TikTok because when you can see the writing on the walls with certain websites. TikTok exploded a few years ago, but like with Twitter possibly on the way out, they think that like there's going to be a huge influx of new followers into other platforms like TikTok or other things that may replace Twitter. So this would be an excellent time to like get those accounts to be on the ground floor for it. So, but yeah, so at the moment, just like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, I'm on Dominic Noble on all of those. I think with Twitter and Instagram, it's Dominic _Noble, because some git stole the original handle.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming by today. I really appreciate you. Thank you for everyone who's watching at home. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, pin, not only our videos, but also Dominic's videos. Thank you so much for your support, and I look forward to doing another episode for you guys. Bye.